Hi guys, Vlcd, I believe 18 here. I miswrote and put Vlcd 19 on the Facebook page. I put a picture on there today, so that was my bad. This morning I released zero point 0.4, so that put me to 114.6. Yesterday I released zero point 0.4, but the day before I had gained zero point 0.6, so it's like a net release of zero point 0.2. I gave you my menu yesterday, and then today I had the strawberries with Vlcd, 6 ounces with stevia, and for lunch I had that steak salad. If you can't tell by now, I basically cook one thing up for the week, and then I just eat that the entire week with the Vlcd. But as I said yesterday, I'm kind of sick of the Vlcd, so my plan is to cook up 2 different types of meat. And then, like beef and cabbage, or I got all those ideas from Smack Me Skinny, of like the beef and cabbage, either soup or rolls, probably rolls. And then Gina had put on an awesome, like Asian type meal that I think I'm going to make. And then I want to make the roasted radishes, the cauliflower rice. So, kind of sounds a little ambitious for all that this week. So, we'll see what happens. I'm going to do that on Tuesday. I had a few questions I wanted to answer. Missy asked what state I live in, and I actually live in the volunteer state, Tennessee. But I'm a Mississippi girl. I grew up outside of Memphis, and my husband grew up in the Nashville area. We just moved here Memorial Day weekend. We spent 8 years in the Midwest in Indianapolis, and we just moved back here. My husband got a job opportunity, and it's great to be near some of our family, just closer to our family. Another question she asked was about the stretch marks. And basically, the bottom half of my stomach is going to be completely, all that skin's going to be removed. So if you go back and watch Vlcd 10, where I show you those flaps on the side and, all that stuff under my belly button is going to be gone. It's just like, wow, amazing. And then when he pulls down the rest of my skin, those stretch marks will flatten out, so they won't look, the same as they do now, which would be nice. But there are treatments that you can do. You can go into a plastic surgeon's office, and I guess it's some sort of laser type thing, where it flattens them out and makes them, I don't know if flatten's the right word, but basically it just helps them not show up as much, be less visible. So that's kind of the answer for that, which obviously I would love, but I'm just, I'm focused on, I just want my tummy to be better, So, also she asked, or someone asked, what was my start weight for HCG? You can go back and watch my last round, but I was 140, and then I gained 4 pounds loading, so 144. So I lost 20 pounds on the first round, then a couple more pounds in P3 and P4, and then this round to date I've lost 9 pounds, so I'm averaging about 0.55 a day, which is what I think I ended up with last time, around there. So I've lost 30 pounds on HCG, which is totally amazing. I spent most of the summer at like 131 to 134, but in August I went to Disney in Jamaica in the same week. I know, feel sorry for me, but I put on weight, and so that was, I hear my teenager calling me. Can you hold on a second? Well, I'm making a video and I can't stop it.
You can pause it.
I can't pause it. I'll be right there. And so, anyway, sorry about that. I think that happened last Sunday. It did actually. So, anyway, 144 was my start weight. Also, someone asked, what was the cause of my skin? I've been carrying around 18 years, so it was the birth of that teenager that just walked in. However, it was my fault. I gained 70 pounds. So when I lost that weight, I got up to like 194, and I didn't weigh like that last week, so probably like 198. And when the weight came off, that's what happened. So, and I remember my mom and my grandmother warned me, but I just thought, I can eat whatever, I can do whatever. And then I think the vertical C-section is really kind of put the icing on the cake, because it just went through my stomach muscles and caused that kind of butt in the front look, and that just kind of like sealed my fate, I think. And the reason she did that, I'm not even sure. A lot of people, any OBGYNs I've seen since then are just like, I cannot believe that happened to you. But I was 17. I had been in labor 24 hours. I had pushed for 2.5 hours. And he was just too big to come through. As I've said, I don't have a butt and hips. So he couldn't push through. He was 8'8". So, yeah, I can't blame his size on the reason my stomach looks that way. It was entirely my fault. So I've been carrying around, that weight for 18 years. So excited to get that off. Today I will be catching up on vlogs later tonight. I headed to the coffee shop for about 4 hours to do the writing for a nonprofit. I got asked to do the website writing for a nonprofit in Haiti that reaches out to schools and is looking to build an orphanage. So I'm super excited about that. My husband and I may have said on here before, I'm not sure, but we've done some work with some schools and an orphanage in Haiti, and it's a big passion of ours. We're actually about to go through a semester-long training on just, overseas type work like that, and are hoping to go back to Haiti soon. We thought we would get to go back last summer, and it just wasn't the right timing, didn't work out. So we'll see what happens with that. But please keep the questions coming. I'm very excited to be able to answer them and help anybody in any way. I know there was a conversation last night on the Facebook page that Robin Woodall jumped in on, which was everybody was celebrity, just awestruck or whatever, and that was pretty cool. And so this morning I went back and watched my emotional eating part 1 and part 2, and that's on I mentioned that the other day actually. It's on my last round, I think around Vlcd 24, 25. And that was neat to go back and watch that and just kind of see how far I've come, but also get some good reminders of traps I don't want to fall back into. So check that out if you want to. Please feel free to give any questions, and you guys keep your head in the game. Do it for the right reasons, and just keep examining, what's going on. I know Laza, which was Z-A, not S-A, Laza No Sam 32, is really trying to do that emotional work. So if you guys could sub her, that would be great. But thank you again for your just awesome comments and encouragement, and enjoy your Sunday. It's raining here now. I kind of wish I was going to be in bed, but obviously I'll enjoy the writing more. So you guys have a good Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow morning, Monday morning. Woohoo!